Okay, okay, what we got today? We got lightweight start, I guess. I don't think I've played a pure ghost game in some time, so maybe we'll try doing that. A couple times where I try to go ghost, and then we ended up playing something else. Sure, let me get an early Lampet. Wonder if we make like a caster carry Lampet. You partner it with Fuecoco, it can be pretty good. Because Fuecoco ignites things on fire. Unfortunately, it doesn't do AoE damage, so even if you do make it... I guess you could make it like a partial carry and just put like caster items on it and rely on the double damage. Jigglypuff. Maybe we'll hold that. I'll take this. Okay, maybe we'll start digging a little bit. Okay, I'd like to get another fire unit in. Seed, not bad. That could be for Fuecoco. I think I'll just grab a second seed. Let's say early Shadir. Maybe we'll just do that. And also that fact that we'll be getting rid of Hadir, I can do this as well. Just to guarantee we don't get a lot of early losses. Okay, well, we could do that for Ghost. I don't really want glasses, though. I do want Hisuian Zoark. Would like to put this in, but we can put it in next round, maybe. Jeez, first loss there. Okay. Yeah, we can do this now. What do I want to do with this? Do I want to do like crit cast stuff? Either that or we just build a Reaper cloth for somebody, I think. Sweet, we get another one. Early Zoroark, maybe. Okay, should beat this. Yeah, just running normal Eevee. Okay, more Ghost. We got this. Interesting. I think that's Ghost. And it's a decent Ghost, too. Ooh, and we get that Ghost as well. Yeah, we're gonna grab this. Okay, we're done digging, I think. This fossil. I guess we could try to make Firestones out of it. We'll see. I'll be patient. We'll see what our unique is. If we get the Ghost Fish, I might consider making a Water Stone instead and trying to get 3 water in. I think we should be powerful enough. Hold these. Okay. Don't really want to see that, but maybe we can make a Pokédoll out of it. Let's do this. Ghost Electric means I might have a pretty high chance of finding Rotom. Fortunately, Rotom stops being a ghost if you change its form. Yeah, there's a Rotom. Could get Delmise as well. I do like the idea of Rotom, though. Do it over you for sure. Could do Rotom Heat later and stop it from being a ghost. Don't think we want the Duskull anymore. So if we win this one, we'll just buy the balloon. Okay, I guess we're running the sword now then. Okay, we don't have the monster version. Okay, interesting. Getting a lot of the crit items. But we can take the pumpkin. It's a good front line. Gives us light as well. Okay. Well, there goes all the things I kind of wanted. Could take the flying synergy. We're gonna have the balloon on the team. That's 30 speed, right? Should be. That's what flying's kind of known for. You can put that here. Flying Rotom. I could have taken normal ribbon and got a normal item. Maybe that was a mistake. Oh, we're gonna get rid of the Hoodier though. Yeah, that's a pretty lucky find. That's also pretty lucky. Okay. Super early Gorghast. I might hold Cyndaquil just. Okay, we want this for sure. Poison Vial. That's pretty good. Okay. Need to find a way to get that in. We'll level up to 7, we'll put the blade in so we can get our artificial item. Probably stick it on Rotom. Don't think I care about getting Poison 3 in though. Probably another magnet. It's either that or Aqua Egg. But I think I'm gonna make Scope Lens, so we'll grab another magnet. I'll sell this back so I can get this in. Okay, so I might do this and this for somebody, and then we'll make an electric stone. Possibly. Shinshu. Wonder if we just stay at 6 ghosts and try to get more light and electric in. Try to cross over some of our synergies, make Rotom heat. Don't think we want this one. Could put it in over the Hadir for now, but it doesn't really have the HP to match. Kind of waiting to see what our legendary gives us before I remove Hadir from the team. Looks like we're losing this one. Strong normal game. Using normal ribbons. Oh geez. Okay, another one of these carousels. I want this. Okay, we'll take this then. Stack all the synergies on Rotom. I'll probably take the Pokerus off of him. I'm probably doing this for sure. I don't want to wait till Lugia-Ho. Probably definitely doing this. Might also get rid of the balloon off of it too. I can give that to somebody else. Sure. Jeez. Okay. Fine with that. Okay, we good? We good? That's interesting. We can't get that evolved though. No. We do want you. Okay. Guess we're getting our Biggish Slash pretty quick. I wonder if it'll be worth getting in 4 artificial then. I might have to drop Hisuian then at some point if I want to do that route. Because I could get Elekid in and Porygon. Okay, Seed. Charcoal. I could make Firestone. What would we want? This gives us access to Amorphous, possibly. And it's more of a support unit. This one's also pretty supporty. I think the Amorphous synergy ends up being better, though. Okay, we'll drop this now. And I'll put this on Zoark for now, but I'll probably get rid of Zoark at some point. Wait, Coco has to come in at some point. Okay, we'll do this right now just to get some power on the board, and then I think I'll level to 9. Let's figure out what we're doing with these items. I think we're definitely getting the Electric Stone. Healing. Or do we get a box on someone? Box. Yeah, you know what? Sure, let's do loaded dice. We can put one on you. I'll put one on Foy Coco. We'll do box, and I think I'll do Deep Sea Tooth. On you. You can get main orb. Okay, we put this on you. Box. Well, box here. Yeah, we'll put box here. Why not? Put Electric Stone here too. Why not? Okay, we'll do this for 8, but we'll probably drop. At some point. Okay, this guy beats us. I'll drop this in early so we can get Fuecoco in, so I can get this item on you. I'll drop the seed here for now, just for some more HP. When I get the Elekid, I'll swap it in for Hisuian Zoark, I think. And then I'll change this to a fire type. Okay, we win this team. Interesting. And Pokédoll, probably. I'll put it on the Elekid once I get it. Okay. Would love to put Shinx in for... Do I just screw getting artificial? Yeah, it's screw it. We'll do Shinx instead. I think Light will overall be better. I don't really care about getting the additional artificial item. That way I can more cleanly get fire in as the last unit. What do we want as a fire unit? So we can get fire 4. Guess we run around Litten. Prep this. Put this on Rotom. I think we'll get the... maybe not. Don't have a front line to put it on at the moment. Guess I could put it on Gorgas. We got enough HP that we don't have to rush. Okay, good enough. Got dogs as a reprieve round. Same. Am I playing another? Yeah, this is my first game, and then I'll be playing probably another 3 matches. Guess we could get... I'll just get Green Orb and stick it here. Alright, we'll fully level so I can get the Litten in, so we can get the fire. Stick a seed on it for the sake of it, and we'll do some rolling, why not? Okay. Great. Rotom surviving. Good, good, good. Okay. Don't think we'll fully evolve this one. Let's look for the Evo on this and on Shinx. Probably won't find Shinx. We can get Fuecoco. Okay. He's got the Luxio. Ooh, he's actually gonna beat me. Okay, I need to position slightly differently then. Okay. Let's... do something like this. There we go. Better positioning, allowing my units not to get focused down, especially the Rotom, which we need to survive because he's kind of our hyper carry next to the Darkrai doing some pretty decent damage. But yeah, able to take the first place. Pretty interesting game. Got crossover with Ghost, Fire, and Electric, and some Light. Some good artificial items. Getting two separate artificial wheels, which is crazy. And then us also getting our artificial item from these two. We got a pretty decent one in Pokerus. One of the stronger artificial for damage output. Are you wanting to jump into a game, Michael? Are you still around? Nice. You one of those kind of players that just plays certain types of compositions. Have a favorite type that you go for? Yeah, it is pretty tough. I did it in a custom game. I'm not gonna try to do it in a ranked match. Okay. What are we gonna do? Got double Caterpie. Don't usually like doing Caterpie starts. I guess we could play Amorphous. Goomy start? Yep. Did I get Amorphous region? Yeah, I did. Okay, we'll grab Goomy and the spoon. Yeah, I did it in... I got my strategist title in a custom lobby. I kind of just planned out in my head, and also using the team planner, how I was going to cross over synergies. And I had like a game plan in mind using Grimer. So I just kept resetting until Grimer got put in as an additional. And then I just got really lucky and was able to get the title through digging up gems from the ground and such, and making the right stones during the match. Took me a handful of attempts to make it work. Jeez, these are not what I want in Amorphous, but I guess we can make some kind of caster Amorphous team. Okay, Heart Scale probably is good. Jeez, early double Lickitung. I got the Jigglypuff. I don't think I'm gonna play babies. Got an early Lampet here though. Don't really want to get rid of this Caterpie though. We'll dump this, I guess. Okay. Pokédoll's not bad. I'll grab this. Let's go. Probably roll a little bit here. Okay. We'll do this, even though it drops us below. Should probably do this as well. Oh, I'm fighting you. You got your babies. Thanks for the win. I need to get back to 10. Yeah, I could have done it with stones, and I was originally planning on just doing it with stones, but the new ground synergy was in, so I was planning it with that. And I was like, okay, as long as I hit... I didn't get too lucky with the stones. I got a little bit lucky. And then I think I dug one up right near the end of the game that gave me another synergy that I wasn't planning on in my head. That just happened to work out. But, okay, we got Grimer. Good. Grimer is an amazing Amorphous. Yeah. It is a really hard title to get, though. I just wanted to get it because it best defines how I like playing, and Amorphous is one of my more fun synergies to enjoy playing and trying new crossover synergies. I don't play it as much as I used to. When I started streaming the game, I was playing Amorphous a whole lot more. Some of the newer synergies intrigue me a little bit more. Don't know what to do with these 2 spoons. Don't want to put it on Metapod at the moment. We have... Okay, we got the aquatic bug. That could be useful. Got Ekans. Oh, I got this Bulbasaur, actually. Let's hold this. Make a poison 3 off of this. Too bad we didn't get the poison dragon. Okay. Maybe we do finish this. You can put this in for now. Does drop us below, though. And we can do it. Run Dynamo for now. We'll be a little bit behind on money, but that's fine. Is the other Grimer? I think the other Grimer loses Amorphous, right? No, it still has it. So we could go in a dark region and go through that way, but probably going to be running a poison bug regardless of whether or not it's Kakuna or not. Unless a additional bug gets added that's better in the epic slot, I think. Again, Marshtomp is so good at tanking. So glad they changed it into a regional. When it wasn't a regional, it was crazy strong. Okay. Enrage allows us to win. Okay, none of you are Amorphous. I could definitely go for the water, though. Yeah. Soldu will be good. Probably not finishing off Kakuna, so there's no point in doing that. I don't want to go behind in money, so we'll throw this in and we'll just hold the Grimer. Dynamo will probably come out at some point, so I could probably stick this on it for now. I'll stick this on it for now as well. Ooh, Sound Bug. Also got Grookey, which isn't bad. Got the Dark Bug. And this guy's fighting with me for the same units. Okay. This guy's gonna beat me finally. Do I drop? I think I drop below while we still have the higher chance of finding. Okay. No. Not doing that. We'll hold. We'll evolve the Butterfree. Maybe. Or do I just want to roll for it? I don't think anyone else is going for it. Maybe we just roll for it. We'll roll down to 30. Okay, didn't find it. Sure. only one amorphous portal and it's going away from us. Nobody went for it though, so we can get it. I don't know what we would want here. What are we planning? We're definitely going to get poison in. Probably try to get dragon in as well. Interesting. We got Mimikyu. That gives us Ghost as well with Ghastly. Because Ghastly's definitely going to come in. The problem is, probably want tank items on it. So this is actually going to come out. Muck comes in. Okay. Oh, this is another Anamorphous. We'll hold it. I lost my Amorphous because I don't have Goomy in anymore. Fine. I don't want to roll too much low because we want to get up to Ghastly, but I'll roll just a little bit more to see if we can hit a natural Caterpie. We want to get Goomy back so we can put it back in. Hopefully we can get Mischievous in the pool. Do we... Yeah, maybe we just build more tank stuff for you. We'll grab this. Okay, no Mischievous in. Okay. I think we're losing this one for sure. Well, yeah, there's a bit of lockdown here. Kangaskhan's getting in on our back. Jigglypuff able to do work. Okay. I'll do one more cycle of rolls. I think I'll grab the seed if I can. Now we have a decent tank Mimikyu. Okay, well, we can't find it, so we'll just Butterfree. Stick this in for now, because we don't have Poison active. Now we get Aquatic back. So we're gonna want Dragon in next, I think. Garchomp, probably. Maybe Dratini. Could get the bug one active. Okay. Guess we'll hold trap inch. That isn't the best crossover I could be doing. I do like the idea of Garchomp though. And we could start digging up some holes, I don't know. It does get us over ground and over bug, but that's fine, I guess. I think we might just go ammo 5 and then fill in the rest of our synergies. That's interesting, a scope lens Kubfu. I like it. He's gonna get the melee variant though. Okay, I don't think Vanillish will come in. We can just do this so that we get a fresh shot. Could have maybe done Beedrill by now with how many Weedles I've seen. Alright, we're gonna level to 6 so I can get 5 ammo in. Plus we're wanting to get as high as we can now so we can find Ghastly. Hopefully no one's going Ghost. No one's going Ghost, okay. Shouldn't have anyone fighting me for it. Right, there's one other guy with ammo. But he's probably just ammo 3. With the amount of spoons I have, I probably will take glasses so that I can make the crit cloth. Not so many spoons this game. Okay, Muck comes in now. I'll just keep pushing. I do want to get Dragon in, but we can be patient on that. Oh, you're losing. What's your team looking like? You got Pinsir, eh? And Charbug. Interesting comp you got there. This guy's gonna beat us. His Archodon going off. Dragon's a pretty strong composition. Interesting units he's got there. Ah, he's got the Vibrava. I might not be able to finish one then. Got a couple Dragon players. Ditto's cool. Can I use any of these? No, not really. Okay, what would we want for a legendary? I do like Neolago. Put these caster items on it. It's either that or the... Yeah, I think Neolago is really the only one I want to see. The electric one I could make work if we keep this, but I have to move the items anyways. Do we get Dragon instead then? Ah, interesting. Interesting gems in the wheel there. I don't think I want them though. I think I'm making a pure caster build with just AP. With how many spoons we have at the moment. Not the most ideal thing, but Just what we were given. We're just gonna have to deal with it. So I could get a dragon legendary. Put these items on. Has our curry in the back. And then just run a third dragon with Gumi. Considering how many dragon players there are, there's probably going to be a lot of dragon portals in the final wheel too. Ain't good enough. Okay, we got the Garchomp. Okay, monster's active now, that's good. Garchomp's probably staying in regardless. Yeah, I think maybe we get a dragon legendary. And then this may or may not stay. This will probably get swapped out for the other poison bug. And then Ghastly's coming in. I think that might be the plan. So we'll get rid of the Trapinch for now. This Kangaskhan is doing too much tank work. Making it very hard for me to get in on the back line. Ah. Okay. We definitely wanted to push up as fast as possible. Higher chance to find Ghastly. So we can get that in. Ghastly will probably come in over Dynamo for our 5th Amorpho. And we'll get a dragon. This can be the Whirlipede or Cascoon if we get a poison region. And yeah, I think that'll be the team. Protective pads ain't bad. Don't know who I'll put it on, but we'll figure it out. There's only one dragon portal. Okay, I guess we'll take this Amorphous portal. Hopefully we get offered a dragon. We could do Reshiram, I guess. It's fire active. Does AoE damage. Don't really want to run either of these. So yeah, we'll do Reshiram. I'm gonna do this just to get Amorphous back in. Let's put this on Garchomp. Hopefully you don't get knocked out, you're almost dead. This is that sound player. Okay, we got AoE damage now though. We're able to burst through. Perfect. Oh, you got knocked out. Okay. So I think we just push up to 9. so that we can have the higher chance of finding Ghastly. Yeah, you had a pretty weird team. Oh, you got Zekrom. Feveroom. You got Vikavolt, which is one of my favorite babies. Well, I like playing really weird compositions, so you might not want to follow in my footsteps. Because I'm pretty good on the fly trying to like mix synergies. That's kind of like my thing. That's why I liked playing Amorphous originally. Let's get... I just want tanky stuff for the front. I'll get Stardust. Give that to somebody. Guess I can give that to Gible. Could also hold it for Ghastly. Put it on Dynamo for now. Okay, we're not in Poison region. So we're gonna need the Whirlipede to replace Kakuna. Do some more informal type of stuff. I could. The problem with doing like informal videos, as much as I would love to do it, like it definitely is something I'm interested in doing. Require a whole lot more editing and extricate time on myself. And currently working, doing this, yada yada, it's hard to juggle. I wouldn't mind doing it, doing some like tutorials and stuff and like more in-depth analysis talking about like the intricacies of the game to like help new players get into the game. Because I've noticed a lot of people that come to my channel are either new to, I have a lot of people who jump into my stream and they're like, oh, what is this game? How can I play? So I would love to have be a resource to helping new players pick up the game quicker. And I definitely, if I can find some time to make some tutorial videos, I would love to do that. Yeah, the Bughorn is an annoying artificial item to get. The regions. The cool thing about this game is that the game developers have done a good job putting everything you need in here. So always just check this stuff out. You can check out like the regional data right here. This whole thing on the side here has like everything you need to like help yourself. Obviously, if you don't really know what you're looking for, it's a lot harder, but you can look at here for understanding like what units are in what regions. The regional wheels don't always give you exactly what you want. It's only a % chance of you finding the stuff when you go into the region. I'll grab this for Ghastly when I get it. Whoops, went a little too far. Because of that, I think I'll do this just so I don't lose out on the income. Yeah, people say that a lot. I hope I'm helping people out. I'm still learning the game myself. I'm obviously a little bit better than the average player, just because I have experience playing competitive games for a very, very long time, so I think about things very competitively. I'm also very analytical in my mindset, so spend a lot of time analyzing things pretty thoroughly. Clearly, there's things that I'm still learning. I have people in my videos that comment and teach me things that I didn't know, as well as I'm always analyzing what I'm doing at the end of every match too. If I lose, I want to make sure I can analyze what I could have done better in the match. And just going through that's what I thought when I started making these videos. I could just talk about my thought process, and that could maybe be a resource and helpful for players playing the game to help them. We'll just stick this in for now. Yeah, there's Ghastly. Okay, so Ghastly's coming in. Maybe a Fairy Steel. Getting a Tinka Tank might be... No, Steel's coming in. Fairy... Okay, we don't die here, good. I think I grabbed this. Yeah, I just try to give people my thought process. Feel like that's something that I can give as a unique perspective when I kind of like watched people's videos. Okay, I'm just gonna need something. Oops. Let's just put a fairy unit in. Quickly throw these here. And I don't have time, let's just do this. Don't want to lose the next match. This guy has a pretty deadly team, he might knock me out. Okay. Come on, Reshiram. One more cast. No! Oh well, we get 4th place. I needed a slightly better unit. Chansey would have probably been a good last unit. Fortunately, I was getting a little bit distracted. We also needed to get rid of the Kakuna and put in the Whirlipede instead. I don't know if I saw it in the thing. I was too preoccupied looking for Ghastly. But we could have definitely made some slight modifications to the team and made it a little bit stronger. Pretty strong dragon players. And also the sound guy was pretty strong. We beat him the last time we played, but he got a Chansey since then, so I don't know. Chansey's a pretty strong unit. And he's got a cover band on it, which is pretty great item. Strong ground player as well. Groudon. And he got the Rhydon in. He's got the normal crossover with it too. Interesting. Still has his Marshtomp. That one was probably a weak link on the team. Oh, I guess he was trying to cross water over. I don't know if that was very helpful for him, though. He didn't have any items on the water units. That's one of the things you have to consider, like, when you're doing synergies. Sometimes crossing the synergies aren't as beneficial for your team. It's usually the reason you want to cross synergies is to beef up one of your itemized units as a carry for your team. Because you have to look at the synergies as kind of like an additional item where you're getting stats for having a more weaker unit on your team. Like Marshtomp in the late game is abysmal. In the early game, he's really strong. There's a lot of units that are commons that give you your synergies that just don't have the power in the late game as the game progresses. That you're only really using as bonuses for your carries. So for that ground player, you know, he was doing pretty successfully. I'm not gonna shit on him, but the the water synergy wasn't as useful to cross over because Gastrodon, Wugtrio, and Marshtomp aren't going to be doing all that much more with the extra PP generation in the late game. The one thing I want to know as a player myself, though, when it comes for regions, since we are on the topic of regions because you brought it up, is I know for a fact that regions specifically have legendaries and uniques attached to them. Yes, I think they finally put that in where they show the regional variants that are attached to them, at least for the legendaries. Because I know that you have a higher chance of finding specific legendaries and uniques depending on what region you get put in. But they didn't. Just recently, they must have added this because I don't remember this being here before. But I would like to see them show all the legendaries that have the ability to spawn. They don't have that as a resource. That's one of those things that you need a data mine to know. Hey, it's this guy. I play with him quite often. I don't really have a direction here. I guess I got fighting. I don't really like playing fighting, though. I like playing aquatic, though. Take aquatic water. Don't think I've gotten a super good aquatic game in for a while. What do we want to do here? Could get the second Poliwag, but I don't really want Charcoal. Let's get the Squirtle. I'd rather get the Heart Scale. Okay, we got Water Region. We didn't get Aquatic, but that's okay. The only early game Aquatic is Tynamo. Okay, Water's great. Put in Squirtle. Could play Pure Water. Still have the availability to go Aquatic. I like playing Aquatic because Aquatic is cool. You can just play like a very tanky variant of Aquatic. I like a lot of the Aquatic units, are really interesting. The Aquatic legendaries are a bit meh, but the uniques are all really interesting. Let's get Never Melt Ice for Pokédoll. Stick it here for now. We'll just pick up these so that other players can't find them. I'll put in another water just so we start fishing. There's another water we have access to, right? We got Marilla and Marshtomp and Horsey. Okay, we don't find it though. This could be... we'll get these seeds. I think I'm on a roll to find this water. There we go. Stick this in. I will do King's Rock for now. I'm going to want another seed because I want Green Orb for these items. I think we'll make that our main tank combination. I'll start fishing up, try to make some additional eco. Hoping to not hit Magikarps and actually hit regular units instead. So I think I'm going to play Aquatic, not Water. Even though we're not in region. Well, let's see what our first additional picks give us. And then I'll decide off of that. Okay. We'll do this to get our seed. We could do this, because this one's just going to be better than Chespin for a little bit, even though Chespin's better at tanking. Torchic is just going to have more raw stats. Okay. No aquatics. We do have some more waters. Maybe we play... Oh, that's an interesting aquatic. Don't think I ever use that one. Maybe we can play it. What's it even do? Ooh, it has an execute on it. Doesn't have a luck chance, though. Usually, executes have a luck chance attached to them. But we could try running that. Could be pretty good. Right. I'll put it in Marshtomp for now. This is probably better than Squirtle. At least damage-wise. Squirtle's a little bit better if you can get Line, and if you can evolve it to Wartortle early, it's pretty good, but Squirtle and Wartortle tend to fall off pretty quickly. Of course, he isn't the best, because it's single target and it's physical, but if you have too much physical damage on the team, it can sometimes be bad against stuff like Rock and Ground. They get a bunch of early game defense. Yeah, we don't want to see that. Oh, it's Zoroark's in? That's interesting. Get the additional Amorphous through Ammonite, and I mean we can cross over a little bit of water, because water and aquatic have some decent overlap. Sucks we haven't found any Goomy. It must mean somebody else is going for it. This guy's playing similar aquatic stuff. That's probably why I don't see it. This guy probably has Goomy. No? Maybe? Okay. Torchic doing good tank damage. Fighting giving a little bit of damage reduction. Okay, there's a Goomy. Yanma. Ooh, there's an aquatic. Do we want more? I don't know if we want more tank stuff. We already got a pretty decent tank. Ooh, there's a good amount of Morphous or aquatic getting put in. I don't really want to put this in though, but I do need some damage items. Okay, let's get this. I think we're gonna need a backline caster. This can come in. Now we have aquatic active. Ooh, we get the Avagug too. Unfortunately, we're probably gonna be fighting with this stuff over him. Hopefully we can force him out of it, or at least make him pick like ice or something. Please kill the Poliwhirl. Okay. His AoE damage is able to pick me off. Wait. Okay, we'll grab this. I think I want to ensure that water gets taken out now. We might... Maybe I'll hold this. See if we can find... Yeah. Let's... look for some more Amorphous. Or, sorry, Aquatic. I don't like this lineup. Okay, good. The Aquatic knocked it back. Are we good? Okay. At least we have our portal right in front of us. Hopefully we get the region. Fire sometimes likes to prioritize when you take fire portals. Yeah, it did it. So we need the aquatic region. I do like Cramorant when you play, but he requires very specific items. But we don't have much of a choice. Guess we're doing it. This here, 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 here. This is not coming in anymore. Neither is this. We're done fishing. Okay, that's a good early find there. What would we want as a third dragon? Probably would get a late game Frigibax, but we'll just run something else. Temporarily. Don't know if I'll be able to get the full item build for this, but we're gonna want caster stuff. Oh yeah, we can get this as part of what we need. Yeah, we need this and this. You come in. Okay, I'm gonna get even more aquatic by doing this. Totodile's pretty good. We could run that instead of the Spheal, especially since I think the other guy... Okay, the other guy pushed into aquatic as well. It's fine. Okay, we got a Pikachu out of it. It's not gonna be enough damage. He's healing too much off of Shell Bell. Definitely want this if we can get it. Okay. Guess we'll grab this then. We'll just do like a attack speed version of this. We're gonna probably need a loaded dice if we can get it as the final one. This one can come in here. Get rid of this. What else are we gonna be wanting? We want these new ones. We got the... Ah, jeez. Got the teddy bear in as well. Wonder if that guy will pivot back in that. Yeah, he's playing an amorphous version. Okay, I don't think he'll fully fight for the items we want. Hit somebody? Who did I just fight? Guitar? No. He's got Iron Thorns. That's what you're getting. Iron Thorns looks like Tyranitar. It's the unique rock electric artificial unit. It's a really, really good unique. I like getting it. Okay, we want this because it does turn into an aquatic when it evolves. And we could evolve it right now. Do I run that instead of the crocodile? Sure. Probably want to move these items onto it though. We could run you. You do decent damage. And you're a frontliner. I might run this. I don't know, I'm getting a lot of... There's a lot of units that we can add. I think I might grab it just for the fun of it. Okay, what am I rolling for? We want this evolved. I don't think I need this in right now because we don't have the dragon overlap, so I can stick this in for now. This will... I'm getting so many good units. We probably want this. We have monster overlap. It's probably going to be better than this. And we get another one. Crazy. Okay, we can get like a semi-monster overlap with aquatic. Okay, I can grab this because we're gonna want the loaded dice for you. Jeez. I don't think we're gonna be able to fully get that. You're probably staying. If I'm running monster, maybe the Bagon actually might be the way to go. Now that I think about it. Which sucks because we just saw 2 Bagon on the last wheel and I wasn't really thinking. Maybe Poliwhirl will come out then. Maybe the Corphish will also come out. Now that I think of it, maybe I shouldn't be rolling then. The Execute's just so fun though. And there'll be plenty of things that are low on health. I don't know. I don't want to do it now. And I might as well roll because we're still looking for the Bagon. Don't think you'll fully evolve. I'll hold you because you're only worth 1. We could get in the second light through that. No. Okay. Yeah, the only reason I kind of want to keep this is because the aquatic waves do kind of get everyone in a lower position, so the Clawfish actually could do some work. The big problem is I'm not going to itemize it, so I think we're doing more of this monster thing, which sucks because we're going to move this onto this, so it's going to have the monster, but we have a unit that isn't monster with our items. Yeah, I do need the ice. Not going to get it, so now we have to hope we get it off of Lugia. What are we doing with this? I did want that. I think we'll go this. Okay, I'll get the last big on and then we'll level. Okay, I don't think we're gonna do the Goomy. Let's sell that. Start leveling to 7. And then we'll push to 8 as well. I need to find another Dratini so that we can get all these dragons in. We can also run one of the rocks if we can get into aquatic. Either Corsola or West Gastrodon, or East Gastrodon. East Gastrodon. We're gonna have a really bulky front line for the Cramorant, at least. How am I getting the flying synergy? Oh, off the Dratini. Okay. I'll be able to put both dragons in. I'll probably take the Poliwhirl out. We're a little bit behind, but we have enough power on the board at the moment. I need to remember that we can still find these, I think. I'm not sure if they still show up in the shop, though. I've not seen them, so maybe you have to use Dittos to get this, I'm not sure. Interesting, though. Last time I got it, I totally forgot that it had that passive on it. Okay, so this is going to come in, this is going to come in. This is not going to be in anymore. I'm not going to roll anymore, we're going to wait till we try to get back into an aquatic region. So we're just going to start leveling so we can get to 8 real quick. Have the higher chance of finding back our Dratini so that we can swap these items on to Avalglug. Once we get to 8, we'll have 8 aquatic. Don't know what we want. Lugia would probably be good. Also would Bulk Cannon, I think. Ogerpon could be alright, I guess. I don't know. Manphy, probably? I don't know. Let's take this portal. Calio could be interesting, but we won't be able to get the fighting synergy active. Can we get Calio? I have not run Calio in a while. Interesting unit, though. Maybe we'll run it over this for now. This is gonna have slightly higher power, and then we'll put it in the corner. Okay, we'll be patient. That's a pretty early Pawniard. Let's make this thing bulky. Do this. Just gonna have an extra seed. Okay, I need to find a loaded dice for this and a wheel. And luckily the Zap got our guy. Too bad. Okay. That will be good. We can maybe get Amorphous in. I'll hold this. Maybe we take out one of our monsters. I think this might not be coming back in now, which sucks because we were rolling for it. Yeah, maybe Crocodile's coming out. Okay, we get to 8 next round, so we can get our Wadikin. Okay. Okay, we're starting to not scale as well as everybody else. I think I'll grab this. Okay, I think we'll run these 2 rocks immediately. And then I think I'll put this on you. Okay, we'll hold the Ditto. Maybe I'll Ditto the Dratini so that we can swap the items, because right now they're not doing much on him. But I kind of want to save it so that we can get more Avagugs. Okay. We'll do a little rolling. Okay, we get the Dratini. Just do it naturally. And I'll do this so that we can get another Bergmite, so I can see how this works. And we'll do this so I can get a second one, so we got some power. If I lose, I'll just sell... I don't know. Oh, we can sell you. You're not coming back. Probably just run a final Amorphous. Normal sound, still doing normal sound stuff. Okay, hopefully someone else can eliminate that guy. Okay, that's what I would want to run as a final Amorphous. Okay, we should be good. I'll throw this in. And we'll have a decent amount of crossover, so it'll be a decent chunk of stats. I could run the Ice Cream Cone instead to get one more synergy, but I think this one will be more power output over time. Though the lockdown could be pretty good. Maybe if I can get a second Evo version, we'll swap it in over Solosis and just run Solosis for now. Because getting the extra special defense would also be pretty good. Smoke Ball. I don't really like that. Guess we could Smoke Ball you. Okay, we can lose 1 round. So, we should be able to lose 1 round. Okay, this guy's got an Amorphous team. Pretty strong one at that. Okay, hopefully we killed enough units. Okay, we're still alive. I think I'll push up to 9 now. Probably want. We'll do this. I should have probably not wasted the Ditto on that. We still have this. Are we not gonna win? Looks like it. Oh, powerful top teams. Oh, we get in the top 4 because the other guy gets eliminated. Okay, pretty lucky, pretty lucky. I'm gonna blame that on not getting fully itemized. We kind of needed that loaded dice that player took earlier. We got way too much defense items, didn't have enough damage output. If I got the loaded dice, it would have been much better because we would have been able to get Cramorant attacking much more quickly, which would proc Deep Sea Tooth a whole lot more, as well as getting the extra luck chance for summoning Pikachus, which are a definite need on Cramorant. But wasn't a too bad game. We got a lot of monster crossover, which I don't like or don't normally see in Aquatic, but that's pretty cool. That's why we were trying to run that. And I think if we had gotten, I think we needed a backline damage dealer over Manphy because we had way too much frontline. We didn't really need Kelio on the composition, and his fighting synergy wasn't doing much for the team anyways. True damage isn't too bad, but we needed more AoE damage. We had this guy and this. No, this guy doesn't do AoE damage. We got this guy for AoE damage, but he was also getting focus fire down first because of being targeted by the Pokédoll. But still not a bad game. 4th place. I'll take it. How many games we play tonight? I think it's just 3. Yeah, we only played the 3 tonight. I'll play one more. Is getting close to the time where I quit, but we should be able to play another quick game before I'm done for the night. And we got double Zubat start, and we got rock and ground. I mean, maybe we play a ground. Well, ground's kind of far away. Okay, no one took it. Well, we'll play ground. I'm not the best at playing ground, but I enjoy playing it when I play it anyways. Shrapnel's not the best item for ground, though. Well, it is if you're for the late game units, actually, now that I think of it. And no one really cares about Zubat. We'll get Pikachu instead. Or Pichu, sorry. Okay, black. We're gonna need a black glasses. I now need a bunch of heart skills. We'll do this for rock. Okay, we'll grab the ones just to get them out of the pool. And we need heart scales. There's another ground. Definitely gonna run that. Sell, 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 and sell. So what I usually like to do with Nidoran, since it usually doesn't make it on the final team, is just stick items on it so that I can transfer it on to somebody else later. There's always a handful of... Okay, good, another heart scale. We can get the... safety goggles flame orb combination that I like doing on a hyper carry for ground. So now we need... I'll grab a seed. I guess. Let's go with this and this. And we'll stick you in the corner because you'll be in the deeper hole. And we'll level and stick Aron in for rock. So we have a little bit more tankier units on the board. Almost would like to put Geodude in the deeper hole, but this does a good chunk of our team's DPS, so keeping it alive longer is good. Looks like they wanted to focus fire it down, though. Looks like our Nidoran might kill the Braixen in time. Get the Charmander out, good. And we're able to take out the Cyndaquil, great. I got an early U. We could put U in. I wouldn't mind making a Muscle Band as a last item here, and probably going to run an attack speed thing regardless. This can come out now so we can dig more holes. I do want Trapinch, because it's always useful in ground. We might dump the Swinub now, actually, and put this in. Yeah. Ooh, Wailou. We could try to get a scarf off of Wailou if we can find it early. I'm gonna just stick it in. I'm gonna need an evolved Nidorino though, or something to kind of give us some power though. Yeah. We needed to win that one. Okay, we get the early Wailou. So let's drop something. Geodude. I would like to dig more holes. Actually, we could do that right now. We'll just be a little bit behind on income. But I want this Wailou in. Plus we get our foreground. Might sell a Geodude if we win, just so we don't fall super far behind. Looks like we might lose this one, though. Not enough power output. Wizmir too strong. Okay, holding on the Geodude, then we'll just be a little bit behind on money. So 10 rounds. We got 2 here. I don't know if Gyarados counts. I think it does. So turn 16. We'll have the ability to take it out for Scarf. I think we'll use the Scarf on the Miracle Seed as well. So maybe we'll use this core on something bulky. Maybe we can get a Groudon or something. Or a Tusk could be good with it. Yeah, that's an interesting thing to dig up. We're gonna get an extra unit off of that. We can put it here, I guess. Don't really want. We could do that for Muscle Band. We get this. This is pretty good. We'll stick this over you. Now we have access to Amorphous in ground, which is pretty good. If we can get the Shellos. That's pretty strong. Sure. This will be really good because we can stick this on our legendary. Ooh, we also got the steel guy. Okay, maybe we're not doing a rock form. Though, if we're doing Amorphous, we would like to cross what we can. I could put this here for now anyways, because we will sell Weolu once we shear it. So I can just hold this item for now. Okay, we have enough power to take this out, that's good. Not a bad item. Especially if we want to do the Groudon route. Unfortunately, our ground portals are going away from us. But the other one doesn't get taken, that's good. Hopefully we don't get one of the crummy ones. Don't give me the rock one and don't give me... Yeah, of course you give me who. Okay, that was the other one I didn't want. Okay, guess we'll take this. If we're doing the fire path, maybe this will be alright. Okay. Let's do this for now, because getting a duplicate on it will be nice. Stick this here. I think we're gonna hold on to this for now. Who are we gonna put these on? We could... No, not Drillbur. Rhydon probably will be the holder of these items. Little turtles! Okay, hopefully this smog can allow us to win, giving us the higher dodge, but no, looks like the Kangaskhan's gonna knock us out. Don't think we're gonna be able to fit Drillbur in, but if I can find it, maybe. Maybe. Let's get this here. Firestone. Don't really like any of these items. Ice probably. We can make Shellbell maybe. Okay, 5 more rounds. So stage 16 we'll be taking. I don't know if it's after stage 16 or on stage 16. Fortunately, we're going to be a little bit behind digging holes. Ooh, Gligar. Interesting. Poison 3 is pretty hard to hit off of Gligar, though. Not without going into Poison region. So you need regular Nidoran and you need additional Nidoran. I'll grab another charcoal. Okay. Get another hole digger in. Yeah, Gligar might be someone worth transferring the items onto from the Nidoran, though. I think we just want to keep pushing levels. Stick you in the corner. Though I'm gonna be doing the I need to roll. I'm gonna do that thing again where I get too focused on leveling quickly. I'll do that for some power. Even though I'm gonna sell that at some point. I get too overzealous trying to level quickly. As ground, and then I usually end up getting myself killed. Yeah, this Dhelmise is gonna carry. Yeah, I think the Craylily is gonna get the poison off. As long as our Torkoal can tank it for a little bit. Looks like we can get it off. Okay, great. The bug item doing decently well. I could have considered the Litten, but we're gonna be getting rid of this, so we're gonna lose the field. Okay, we'll roll a little bit more. Just to hit some more Evos. Okay, Brava's good. Though, no, he's still 3-star and technically is counting as though he has an item, so this one will probably prioritize duping over Vibrava. Yep. Yeah, don't have the power for this one. He got Tapu Bulu, which is freaking gross when you're playing grass teams. So rare to find it. But yeah, I have a feeling that guy's gonna get in the top 4 quite easily. Do we want to run this? We're gonna have, if we do Dragon Path, we're gonna have access to another bug. Technically. So I could run it. 2 more rounds. Yeah, we'll hold it. I don't know if we're gonna have room for everything though. I have a lot of stuff I have to fit in. If we get the ground dragon legendary, we might do the dragon route. If we get Groudon, I might dump the dragon path. But we might run this over Vibrava anyways. Pink stuff. Or black glasses so I can make scope lens maybe. Okay, this can come in now. Okay, one more round on that. Okay, I think I'm gonna push up to 7 now. This can come here. Almost left it in a hole. Oh, jeez. This normal player. And it's not good that, 1, our Gligar is getting targeted, and 2, our Torkoal is just dinking around in the back. Don't like how much losing we're doing. Especially since we're not doing a streak. It's just win, lose, win, lose, win, lose. I might run Graveler. Okay, this can come out now. Graveler comes in. Push this forward. Let's do this. We might need to run this. So many little synergies we need to run. Yeah, something's gonna have to not be in. We'll have to see what our legendary is. If we get the dragon, we can go dragon. If we get Groudon, then we can go the monster route. And if we get Landorus, then I don't know. It's a bit more of a weird one. I'm gonna do a little bit rolling on this level. What do we do with this? Look at a heart scale just in case. I want to build a Pokédoll instead. We could, if we get a heart scale off of this, to build another set of attack damage items. Okay, we got this now, so we'll make Big Eater for you. We can get rid of this. Okay, we'll do a little rolling to finish off some of these ground units. Okay, we'll finish this off now, just so we can get a big boost in power. I'm gonna leave these units in holes, just because I think we're gonna need a little bit of power. Okay. I'd like to get this evolved before we finish pushing. We do potentially need Gible. Gibble's probably stronger than Graveler at the moment. We don't want to fully evolve that. We will hold the Ditto though. Okay, this guy's playing monster. Is this a second Kangaskhan player? Yeah. Crazy. Okay, we're probably not going further into you. But I guess we could hold it. Okay, we see what we get after this. We could dig more. Since we're not going to need the extra stats on the PvE round. Okay. Perfect. More charcoal. Okay, well, we're definitely going to make a red orb then. Hopefully we can grab this one here. Perfect. Yeah, there's a good chance we get Groudon, so maybe we're not doing the dragon path. Hopefully we stay in region so that I can still make Burmy. We lose Burmy. That's not great. We do get the Groudon too. So I guess it's very Bravas staying in because we can't get the Burmy anymore. We get Primal. We put this on you. We make you an attack speed dude. I think we want something like this. You're staying, so we'll grab you. We got monster in already with Gible at the moment. Guess we could still hit dragon. But I think we might want to go monster 4. And if we go dragon, I'd want to put in Charmander so we can get fire 4 so that we can scale on Groudon. We get those executes off. No, don't reprioritize him. Yeah, able to tank it through. Yay for Shelbell being able to heal. Problem with these items is I don't know what I'm doing with them. So we're going to push up so we can get 3 clicks away. Sure. Get our 8 ground synergy in. Okay. Don't think we're gonna get Graveler back in. We might get ammo in. We're gonna want Rhydon in so we can get 4. I might go dragon so we can get fire, especially since Groudon's one of our potential carries here. Firestone. Maybe. I'd want this on. I'd want that on the Fleegar though, since it's our other carry. Do I swap out the Big Eater? No, I want it on a monster, wouldn't I? We want it on Groudon then. Okay, we're gonna get 2 extra items here. Maybe? Yes. Interesting. Okay. I think we do this since Gible... We can do these stuff on Gible. I like it. Oh, I totally forgot about this. Okay, we can put that on Rhydon. Do I get rid of this Gligar then? And move the items on to Rhydon. I think that might be the more prudent way of doing it. Might be also worth dropping that Torterra. Okay, I definitely want to see you. We could also do this to get... more monster in. Maybe we just won't get the Amorphous, but the Amorphous would be good. We have decent overlap. Make us much more durable. Jigglypuff lockdown kind of hurt us there. So I think we drop the Gligar if we don't have room for it. Put the items on our Rhydon. Big Eater's still gonna have to go somewhere else though. Probably on you. I think we might have to push up to 9 then. This is probably better than this. We can dig for this round at least. Okay. Probably another Muscle Man. I don't know, it feels kind of weird. Punching Glove? We can do Punching Glove, I guess. Put it on to Torterra. We just have to hold off. Hopefully we don't lose this round. Jeez, this guy built a Nidoking. Crazy. I think I might lose here. Too much power on this field team. Ah! An awful way to end the night. Too bad. Pretty strong team. That's crazy. He got a Nidoking and then itemize it. And he's still running a Glaceon. Pretty interesting little field team. Oh, and we dig up a Fire Gem too. Oh, if we got that around earlier, we would have been set up good. That's too bad. I needed to reposition my units. I didn't between rounds. I don't think it would have helped against this guy's field. He was in first place. pretty strong little team. Didn't even have a whole lot of crossover, but getting the baby, this one's a pretty good back line. That's all you really need in a good field 9 is a decent backline carry and a decent one of the dogs usually can carry you at least in the top 4. But he's got enough decent power on the team as well as getting a fully evolved Nidoking. Not the best, but still good. He's got a lot of bulk, and he's got a lot of the late game fields as well. If he can somehow get a Firestone, that would make him so much more better, because then he'd have some scalability on his Entei. If he can somehow splash that in, that would be amazing. These two are pretty decent together, at least. I think he should probably drop the Glaceon for something else, but, I mean, he's got enough good power on the team anyways. I don't know what there was in the pool for field. I wasn't really paying attention. This guy I know was going to make it to the end. So yeah, we had 2 really good, and this guy's playing normal sound, which is really hard to compete against. And he's the one with the Kangaskhan too. Pretty strong. Little team he's got here. So it's no wonder we weren't able to make it in the top 4. A lot of people playing grass and floral though, fighting with each other. Jeez. Yeah. Dhelmise is so good early. Feel like it falls off a little bit in the late game. He's kind of got the carry items on it. That's probably something else you would want it. But I mean, like, caster items, there isn't a whole lot in grass that makes use of the caster stuff. So I guess holding on the Dhelmise instead of something else. The only other, like, caster unit in grass is Badoo, and it's very squishy. So, but yeah. Anyways, that should be it for the end. We didn't do too bad tonight. Got a first place victory right off the bat. Really cool game. Ghost Fire Electric using Rotom as our carry with a lot of artificial items. This one we could have maybe pulled off if I wasn't a little bit distracted that match and pivoted some stuff around. It's getting a little bit distracted chatting with the chat. And then this one I just wanted a different legendary. I would have definitely done quite a bit better, but I also played this game a little bit sloppy. Was using Dittos on stuff. Should have kept stacking the Avagug, but this one could have worked out well. Especially if I maybe swapped this out for the Ice Cream Cone instead. Wasn't really thinking that would have gotten us one more synergy for Amorphous. But definitely would have preferred something else over the Kelio. We definitely needed more of a backline, and if we had gotten that loaded dice on that one round instead of this, we ended up with way too many defensive items, and we were getting melted too easily by the opponents considering how defensive we were. Mainly because we didn't have this one isn't the most tanky unit in the game, even though it scales tankiness. This one we got quite late, and it was also not very tanky, and our other tank units, though Avalugg being very tanky, we didn't get this one evolved till right near the end, and Dratini was just sitting at Dratini most of the game. And we didn't have an evolved Shellos, so we didn't have the most durable front line for our Cranidos to just sit around and go off. But we definitely needed a loaded dice for it to start working. And then this one could have pulled off, but we were playing against some pretty strong teams, so I won't fault that on my loss. We got a little bit unlucky with regions and stuff. But anyways, if you watch the end, thank you. Have a great day.